Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic.
Yes.
Really, I do. Now, as for Maryland, let me get into it. This weather has been fickle. Okay. Last night we had a tornado. A tornado watch, which was thundering and lightning. It got pitch dark. I honestly thought that I was in the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it was a
it was horrible. It was lightning. It was trees was coming down. I was like, oh my God, I'm not in the land of Oz. But it was brief. It was as tornadoes. It was brief. It came through, last about 15 minutes, and it was gone. And then today, we woke up to a little snow, not snow, it's white outside, but it's going to melt because, spring is in the air and I can feel it everywhere.
Yes, I'm so excited on that one.
Yes, I love spring. That's my favorite time, spring and fall. Those are my favorite time of year.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I'm allergic, highly allergic, those two seasons. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Well, nevertheless, we're going to get into government news. And it is so much going on. My God. I hope I do it justice. As you know, I am learning. So please be patient with me, okay? Where do I begin? Let's begin in New York City. Well, over the weekend, I'm just getting to, because baby's getting ready to start getting ready to do her finals. So this is study season. So, but nevertheless, we have to cut back a little bit, Okay, focus. Woosa. Okay, now in New York, his name is Mandani. I think that it is. He's the mayor, I think, of New York City. Am I right? Mm-hmm. And they threw a bomb, a nail bomb, in front of his house, on back of his house. I don't know where. But he liked to say that it was white supremacists.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going to tell you something here. I am informal, but I don't understand now why everybody, it's just that I can only see it from the Somalians, because this is when I see. Now, it could be going on in other races, I'm sure. But the Somalians with the black and the brown thing, I am fed up to the high heavens. Everything that go on now, it is about white supremacists.
Yeah.
I lived long enough to know if it was white supremacists, say it.
White supremacy.
White supremacy, you would know it.
Mm-hmm.
You would know it.
You would.
We live in a different day and time. Really. Because from where I'm sitting and from what I know about America in the 19th century, they wouldn't tolerate all of this. Ilhan would not be talking to the president in the way that she talked to the president. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just seems like the country has become so lax. And it's like, I don't understand, how do we let Muslims or any religion get into the White House or get into government? What? Because this is a Christian nation.
Yeah.
And because it's a Christian nation, look what you've done. Look what you politicians have done. I blame you.
Yeah.
You've done this.
It's them.
You did this. Now we got, they want to start Sharia law all over the world.
Yes.
Now they want to get the beast. They want to get America. Because if they get America, everybody else probably will fall in line.
Exactly.
But I'm believing that ain't going to happen. But it just seemed like, I'm all over the place. Just bear with me because I've been full.
It's a lot going on.
The thing that bothers me is that when they threw the bomb, glad it didn't detonate.
Yes, glad.
But they're going to say it is white supremacists. But these people look like they were from another country. Speaking of another country, I am so sick and tired when I look at TV or news or anything.
Yep.
And I hear these young people say, I don't like America. I wouldn't fight in your war. I don't want to be your war. You got to understand these people are raised by people from other countries. So they're going to have the mentality of their country. Eon?
Yeah,
And so it is so disheartening when you hear, I would never fight in this war. I'm for this. I'm for what is jihad or whatever they for. I'm not for this country. And I think that when a person is like 20 years old, 21, 22, your mother and father were immigrants. They came over and they had you in this country.
Yeah.
I think at 20, 21, maybe 22, you have to go and swear in that your allegiance is to the United States of America. You're a citizen, but you're not a full citizen.
Right.
You could do, you got your license, everything. But to be fully a citizen, in other words, you're willing to fight in our war if need be.
Yeah.
If you're willing, and if you're not willing to do that, then your bloodline is from another culture, but because you were born in the when they made that was a silly rule. I think that's so dumb. How can you be your mother and father from Egypt somewhere and they pregnant and they have you here, and so, or they get pregnant and they have you, and then because they have you, you become legal. What the hellion is that?
Take care of anybody on American soil.
And the thing is, we are so busy taking care of everybody and their mama. And let me say this, y'all not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it. You're not gonna like it. I'm sick and tired. I am sick and tired of people saying I'm worried about the babies. I'm worried about the children. I am to hear with it. Why? Because these kids that you feed, these kids that drain the system, these kids grow up in these houses and hate America. It's sad. When America feed them, clothe them, put them in school, educate them, and then they get up on their feet and they think they're better than Americans.
Yep.
It's sickening. And then they have you shouldn't have no other religion and politics but Christianity.
That's true.
Are you?
As a Christian nation, that should be implied.
And now we got all these things. You got Eon saying, I ain't going nowhere. You can't make me. I ain't going. Hell with the president. Can't stand him. He's jealous of me. All of this. When you are a thief.
Jealous.
You had the other women yelling and screaming. You got people up there. And let me say something about these white people. Have you lost your mind?
Okay.
Have you lost? What are you doing? If you love these countries so much, move there. Yep, you Americans, move there. I have not seen in my whole years of people against America.
Yeah, for real. It is concerning.
And if America don't clean this up,
it's also concerning if they don't.
If they don't clean this up, you're going to have pockets of religions. We have it with the Jews.
Yeah.
And America love for the Jews when they're ripping off the system too.
Yep.
We don't want to talk about it. And I am not racist and I love Jews. But the Jews that's doing this wickedness, they have 10 and 12 and 100 babies.
Yep.
And on the system. And you don't say anything about that. That is so wrong. They get their men, to study Torah all day or night, And then they get their own communities. The only thing I can say about the Jewish nation is this.
Okay.
They are a peaceful people overall.
True, overall.
In this country.
Yes, peaceful.
You know, they don't like a lot of violence and all that. I give them credit for that. And that's why they go under the radar. They're not trying to say, you know, study Torah, God. They don't proselytize. So that's what I like about them. That is what I like about the Jews. Even though I don't like what they're doing behind the wall, but I do like the fact that they are overall a peaceful people.
Yes, they are respectful.
They are respectful. I can say that. And not all. There's always exceptions to the rule. But I'm just saying, from my journey from being in I joined no, I didn't join, but I attended a Reform Judaism. It was Reform, and they have a different attitude. But under them, I learned a lot, and I get the Jews because you got the Hasidic and you got the Orthodox, but you got different sects of Judaism.
Yep,
you understand? So these that drain the system, the one either they Hasidic or they are
Hasidic.
They either Hasidic
or
Orthodox. With the curl and the thing and all of that. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair for them to have Yiddish. It's not fair for them. You go in and they dominate and they take over communities. This is so fair. In America, I don't know how you allow that to get like. I'm befuddled.
Yeah, America let a lot slip.
Because you know why? Because y'all greedy.
That's true.
You're stealing the money from the people. And the people suffer. And the thing that really get my goat is the fact when I look at New York, when I look at California, when I look at Las Vegas, when I look at all these major cities, I see the homeless Americans hooked on drugs.
Where'd that come from?
Pissing and pooping in the street.
Yep.
Vomiting in the street. Ooh, and you would take in and give the Jews so they can have their religion and build their community and build their nation by having all them babies. You could give away for them. And not no offense to the Jews, I'm just saying it's not fair. And then the Somalians and all the other races, I don't mind if they have a little corner, you know, like Chinatown or little, but it ain't like that.
No.
They're taking over acres and acres and acres of land.
Yep, school districts,
and then you can't go. And that is so unfair. America, wake up.
Yeah, it's getting a little too ridiculous.
And then you're like, and how dare you allow New York? What?
That one doesn't even cross my mind.
He made all these promises, and then when you get in the chair, you got what they said. You got hoodwinked, led astray, run them up. That's what happened. Why would y'all want a Muslim? And I'm not talking bad. And they tell me that all Muslims are not bad Muslims.
Right, there's difference.
And I'm sure they got different sects of Judaism, different sects of Christianity. I get it. But what I don't understand is how do you let a Islam person and if they haven't converted over, why would you? They not gonna. They want Sharia law. They want to make that joke.
It's not just in America. Like
it's all over there. The Muslims want to take over because they want to proselytize the world. What do you mean? When Christianity came out hundreds of years ago in the 15th, 14th, 13th century, they wanted to proselytize the world.
And they did.
Now the Muslims are saying it is the call of God. They may not call him God, but Allah to convert the world to Muslim, Islam. And what I have a problem with, this is the capital of Christianity. The United States.
Yes, we are.
So, but we are so slipping away from our Christendom.
Yes, our roots.
That we're allowing everything that breathe and have breath come in and rule.
Yep,
and now it's getting so big, y'all can't even get rid of Iran.
Yep.
Y'all can't even get it out. And you got the Republican Party. And people, if you don't see by now that the Republican Party going to have to show you something. You're being used by them. And I wouldn't have felt that way. But when I see Ihan, the way she is, and they still want her there because the parties stick together, I would be like this to any party because it shouldn't be about the party. It should be about the people.
Yes, y'all lost sight some time ago.
Talk about it.
Because you're right. They're so party focused, I guess. Is it popularity? Is it who's going to win the most votes? Whose thinking or ideology wins? Because it's always a clash between the two. So because of that, it's like who's going to be the better party? Yet they're forgetting that they're playing with us like pawns.
I don't understand. I don't have a problem with the vice president. I do like him, Vince. But he's married to is she Muslim? Y'all have to stop it. This is an American company, a country. This is the United States. If you want to be in politics, then you got to be a Christian. You want your president to be a Christian. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
And I think American allegiance to the Jews, I'm not saying it's right. I'm ignorant to these things, but I have my thoughts. And if you feel any way, please check me, boo.
Yes.
Please. Because babe, come help me.
Yes.
It's just overwhelming for me. Go ahead.
The mayor of New York's wife is from Muslim descent.
And she was the one that even agreed when they had that thing with the Jews, she was for it.
Yeah.
So what do they do when they go home with this Mandani?
Yep, Mandani.
Isn't he the mayor of New York?
He
got in there by default because he lied.
He really did.
Did y'all really believe that y'all was going to get bucked? If they gave you and let you ride transportation for free, who going to pay for it? Wake up.
New York is
Don't be so gullible.
Yeah.
You're gullible uttables. Don't be gullible. New York, millions of people. And so you let the mayor, what that mean? How the bus payment gonna get paid? I just think that gullible.
Yep.
Just because they offer something free, it's nothing free.
No, it's gonna come out of somebody's
Even your
pocket.
freedom not free because you're bound with taxes.
That's true.
And that's what they're going through. They're upping the taxes. You all had been hoodwinked in New York. I used to live in New York, I don't know, about 8, 9 years, 10 years ago. Loved it. But now, when I see the homeless, I am gagged. When I see, what it has turned into, and I have been gone about, a decade?
Yep, a decade.
And this is what I see. I'm horrified. And I hope that it just, and even Maryland, they even don't want ICE. And so the mayor here doesn't, this is so, I don't get it.
And the mayor here is a little crooked too.
And these people are taking over. Wake up, America. United States, wake up. They're taking over. They're taking over England, London. They're taking over Japan, Iceland. They're taking, and they want to come here. And you have the audacity to put them in power.
Yep.
I don't understand. And if you don't like what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you because I believe American first. I believe we need to clean up our streets. I believe we need to put a halt on anybody coming to this country. I believe Elhan needs to go, and that woman with her needs to go, and anybody else who share in their ideology. And even though Elhan was raised with a family that was into politics and was brutal.
Yep.
So this is crazy. And I don't care who's president. I don't care who. We are to respect our president.
Mm-hmm.
And shame on the Republican Party, shame on the Democratic Party for acting like asses. They shouldn't be that way. You act that way and the people are following you. And honestly, I've never known white people to be so gullible. Never in my life. You ask them, why do they stand? They don't even have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
They never get mad.
Yep, repeat facts they heard off the internet.
They don't study for themselves. They just voice their opinion. And their opinion is so wrong that it's scary.
Just a little snippets you see off the internet, little clips. Hear one person's opinion, be like, yeah, totally, I see it. And then you agree with it, then you walk with that. So really research your stuff out here.
And I really believe that. I believe that when you have a child, they are a citizen, but you should ask them when they get of age because, they're born here, but when they get, many of them don't even like it. They like the benefits.
Mm-hmm. That's only fair.
They like the benefits, but they want their religion because that's the way their mom and papa raised them, and that's where they come from. And many of these people don't even speak English. They don't even speak English. This is sad. Been here 10, 20, 30 years and can't speak English?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I don't want America to become a place that is so unfamiliar that you got alarms sounding off for time to prayer. You got states owned by the Jews, states owned by Somalians, states owned by whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary. And if a white person say, look, I want to go up and buy this land and start my own community, you know what the government say? No. But they let foreigners do it.
Yeah, exactly.
They will kick Black Americans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Black Americans offer social social services that may need it, and yet they'll keep a Somalian on or a Jewish person on until their kids are grown.
Mm-hmm.
That is jacked up.
Yep, unfair.
It's so unfair. It's so unfair.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come in and they're using our, what is it called? It's not our rights. It's our Constitution. They learn that thing and they have the audacity to use the Constitution against us.
Mm-hmm. As a weaponry.
Child, I'm pat my feet. Because I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they really study us.
And I think you need to get rid of Eon and that other girl and anybody else who follows suit. Why? Because then you'll let them know, don't play with us.
Yep.
You'll acquire a lot. If you get rid of that knot on top.
That's true.
That'll show them other ones back off. Because this is not I've never known America to be so weak like this. We done turned into a bunch of sissies.
Yeah, we really are too open.
I don't understand. We're so gullible. How in the world could you let billions and billions of dollars leave and you don't even know?
Mm-hmm.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you who's in power.
Mm-hmm.
Shame on you who's stealing. May you be cursed for stealing from the people that you claim to love.
Exactly.
Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you have participated and ate of that rotten fruit. Shame on you.
Mm-hmm.
And may God judge you for it. It's a shame. It's a sin and a shame. People suffering.
Yes.
People suffering in Washington State.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People suffering. And I can't even, Oregon. They all just suffering.
Suffering.
I don't know what to say. Say something, babe. Come.
It's just, excuse you. It's all about the inequality. Well, first off, they were trying to make equality here in America, and they made it too equal where everybody's trying to have all their rights spoken for. So now there's an inequality in trying to be equal with everybody, because now there's a dissidence where there's too much overflow of what isn't American culture. At this point, what is American culture? I even lost sight of it.
This is what I also want to talk about. When it comes down to the gays just want to come out the closet. I just want to come out the closet. So Barack signs and said, come out the closet. Mm-hmm. Now you have the gays. I want to be a woman. I want the world to know I want to be a woman. Mm-hmm. I am a woman. Mm-hmm. No, you're not a woman. You are, well, how can I say that? If you see how do you say that? You're not a woman.
Right.
Biologically, you're not a woman. You were born with male parts. Mm-hmm. So you are male forever and a day.
Yes.
That should be on your birth certificate. Mm-hmm. If you transcend, then you're transsexual. That still don't make you a woman. That make you effeminate.
Yeah, it makes you
feminine. You could call yourself a woman because you're carrying the part and you've done it, but you have to understand you're still male.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
You're not going to feel like a woman. There's not going to be enough.
I don't think that I don't believe any man. I don't believe it. I don't. And I could be wrong. You can tell me how you feel below. I don't believe that any man that has went and dressed like a woman, I don't care how he walk, I don't care how he do. I think somewhere inside of him, he know he is a man.
Yeah, you got to.
So you said why I don't say anything about the lesbians? Because I don't really see them like that.
No, you don't.
I don't see them barking. I don't see them like that. And I just saw a lesbian male looking at the doctors when I went to get my allergy shot.
Yep,
and we talked and had a good time. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, we were in sync. We said together, see you later. So it's not that I'm prejudiced. It's just that when you get these males, they're competing in women's sports. This is so unfair. And it's so unfair that men have dominated women for centuries.
And still dominate.
And now you're still trying to dominate by coming in. Get the hell out.
Yep, they found another way to dominate.
If you want that, fine. Make your own lane. But stop competing against women. Stop it. I can't stand it no more.
Yeah.
I don't know this America. No. And if this America don't wake up, we're going to be in a heap of trouble.
Yep.
Because your defense is weak. Mm-hmm. You got even Ilhan, she was even saying we don't have to do bombings, paraphrasing. We don't do bombings during Ramadan.
Oh yeah,
which is a month. Why would she say that? Why would she put that but yet they sit there and they are voting for her to stay. There are still people voting for her to stay. Kick her off.
Yeah.
And anybody who walk with her and share that ideology, it's not right. And I'm angry. I feel like I have righteous anger because I don't feel bitter. I don't feel like raging. I just feel like God bless America. We done gave people so many liberties that we're lost in it. Who are we? Who are these white people that's marching for Islam?
Yep. Who's these people?
Who these people?
Who that?
Who that? Who these people?
Who these
people? I don't understand it. It's like as we get older and more liberties and more, we are leaving the Christian way.
Yes, exactly.
You don't have to be a Christian. I mean, you don't have to be a Christian to respect Christianity and to even celebrate our holidays. You don't have to be a Christian, but you have to respect that. Yeah. Give you a point. Like I know many of Jews, they don't believe in it. They don't go to church. They don't do anything. I mean, they don't go to synagogue. They don't believe. They believe, but on Sabbath or high holy days, they're in there, many of them. And that's what I mean. You could respect that and join in. You don't have to be 100% in, but our government should be one.
Yes.
It just should be one. Yes. If we call ourselves a Christian nation, what is Muslims doing up in there?
A Christian united nation.
A Christian united. Say that again, baby.
I said I don't see either. We're losing the Christian and we're no longer united. We are completely divided.
And so now you have this hijab.
Yeah, hijab.
And it seems like Iran got more and more Muslim. First it was, now it's like she's fully who she is.
Mm-hmm. She took a stance.
She took a big stance. And you know what? I'm just heart sick over all of it. Mm-hmm. And now we're at war.
Yep.
And then you got Americans marching.
Yeah.
You know, you make America weak because we're not together.
No.
There was a time where America, I could say within the last 50 years,
okay,
where there was America, we were united. We were united. You know, I remember there was a Jewish man a long time ago. I can't think of his name, but he was running for president. Al Gore, I think that was his name. And he was Jewish. And I remember my family saying they're not going to give him the White House. And he didn't get it. I wanted him to win, though. I did. But because I liked him. And like I said, I don't have no problems with the Jews. Mm-hmm, no. I don't have a problem with the Jews. I don't have a problem. I don't know many Muslims because I can't identify.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know, I don't know how to respond when you're in the hijab.
Mm-hmm.
Hijab. Sorry. Hijab. I don't know that. And I haven't been raised around it. And that's not my world. I don't live in it. I don't have any friends in it. So I'm oblivious to it. The only thing that I know about Black Muslims are the Black people that all out there saying white people ought to kiss my feet, white people ought to do this, we own this country. All of that silly stuff.
Yeah.
We need to stop. We need to see, because it's a country of freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. Now people can say anything. But remember, when the freedom of speech was, we didn't have internet. Now what you speak can go through the world.
Yeah.
So now freedom of speech don't seem like it's all that good of an idea. It is good in one way, but you should be limited into some things. You should not be able to down the president. Mm-hmm. I don't care who's in the chair. Yeah. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just don't think that should be, because it makes us look weak to the world.
Yeah, because the country judge our country, other countries judge us by how we react.
So. By how we seeing it. Mm-hmm. You know, you have people marching and happy that, you know, not everybody, of course, but you know what happened in Iran? Is it Iran or Iraq?
Iraq.
You see they happy, and then you got Americans marching. Why are you marching? You don't even live there. People, I shake my head in shame. I don't know this country. It just seems like the more liberties we get, the more volatile. Mm-hmm. And for the first time, I can say, as a Black woman, I don't feel angry. Mm-hmm. I don't feel angry. I feel frustrated. Okay. And frustration can lead to anger, but I'm not angry yet. I'm just frustrated because I don't know this America. Mm-mm. I don't know this United States. They over there in Texas. They taking over. Mm-hmm. And I don't want a Muslim nation. I don't want it. I don't want to live under, Sharia law. I know it's not going to happen because it is a difference between church and state. But you keep getting them in there.
Exactly.
You keep getting them in there. And they go and take over, because that is what their religion is all about. Just like our religion. When you are Christian, it is for you to go out, proselytize, and turn every man, woman, boy, and girl into a Christian. However, our rules are not strict, because we don't believe in taking lives.
Yeah.
We don't believe in women should wear their heads covered. We believe that women, we've got all those things. But when you got Muslims, they think different than you.
Completely different from.
So you can't trust them because at the end of the day, they are for Sharia law because that works for them.
Mm-hmm.
They want that. Or else especially in this country, if they didn't want it, they don't have to do it.
That's true.
But they want it. And these kids are growing up in these houses with this attitude. And you need to, the government needs to make a new rule. Okay, call them to the carpet.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You should have tracks of everybody having babies, everybody that's coming out. And when they get a certain age, they have to come and swear in their allegiance that they are willing to fight for this country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
boy and girl. Because I can't stand to see that they sit up there and say, I would never fight for this country.
Mm-hmm.
I go to jail. I'm here for the benefits. It's insulting.
It is insulting to say you're here for the benefits.
And you know what? My thing is, if I say cut Social Security, there are people that really need it.
Yeah, for real. There are people that need it that aren't even on it because other people that are on it shouldn't be on it.
And because of that, cut it for a year. Give it to nobody.
Yeah, Trump had redid the food stamps.
Don't give it to nobody for 1 year. And if they want, have food banks. Have food banks where they can go and get food and monitored. They don't get food stamps. They can go to a food bank and get food for the amount of people. It only is so much amount. And I also believe that if you on Social Services, you shouldn't have no more than 2-3 kids. Anything after that, you're on your own.
That is true.
This is ridiculous. So save the babies. These babies grow up. And these babies imitate what they were under. So you got these Jews, these Hasidic or these Orthodox Jews, how their children going to raise? They're going to raise up and have more kids and more kids and more kids and more kids and more kids. And then they got a whole state like Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because we allow this. You take this taxpayers' money and pay for these things. It's not right and it's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I vented. I said what I thought. Let me think. There was anything else I have a problem with? Amadi, is there any way that he can get out of the chair?
That's a good question.
Is there any way he is not good for New York?
No, he's really not. He's taking you down, guys.
He's taking you down. He's taking you down. Why would you want a Muslim? I mean, and he practiced the faith now go ahead, baby.
Oh no, because I was just going to say they always say that New York is like the capital or like the not the app. It is called the Big Apple, but it's like the most representation of America. So for then to have a Zorhan Madami then be allowed to govern that type of power seems like it's foreshadowing the future that's going to befall over America.
It's not right, guys. Please, it's not right. All I'm saying is let's make America back to great again.
Yes.
Greater than she was. I have no problem with anybody living in this country. Long as they come in here and they can take care of themselves. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't come in. We shouldn't have to take you in and feed you. And if you come in and you broke, y'all may not like my saying, I get it, just leave it down below. If you do come in this country and you are a refugee, then you should be put in refugee camps. What do you mean? You should be there to learn a language. You should be there to learn a skill. You should be there to organize, find places to be placed.
Okay.
Your health, you don't know, you're bringing diseases in, all these things. I don't know. I don't know. And you need to have it like on a place where they can't escape.
Oh, okay.
Like you have, like on an island or something, where it's just all water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Where you can rehabilitate them. I don't know, not rehabilitate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how to express what I'm saying, because I know that
prepared to enter into America.
Yeah, get them prepared. To enter in.
Mm-hmm.
Find them jobs.
Yeah.
Let them stay and give them a certain amount of time to become legal.
Yeah.
But then you got to feed them. You got to house them. And my thing is, I don't think we should take care of others above our own. Clean up our own streets.
Yes, it's got to be America first.
America first, guys. That's all I'm saying. I can't feed you. I can't give you no food when my baby is hungry. This is not slavery. And you know what? I am so sick and tired of people talking about white supremacists. Every time I turn around, it's either KKK, white premises, white people get over. And Iman said that, she doesn't like the white men of America. Mm-hmm. She called them murderers. Mm-hmm. People, I never known white men to be so gullible. This is sad.
Yeah, that's
And for the first time in my life, I see YouTubers, black men, standing up, speaking with authority, clocking it. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it. I have learned so much, from black men that is speaking out against it. I have learned so much. I sit under their tutelage. They teach me. Mm-hmm. They teach me. And another group, women, white women.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They are speaking out too.
They are. They also need to get their white men into check.
You need to get your white men in check, boo. Yes. Y'all need to say, wait a minute.
Yes, please.
Y'all know, we know. And if y'all don't watch it, they going to take you out of this earth. Why? Because their job, these Muslims, is they don't like the white man. Aaron said it. Mm-hmm. Y'all still letting them be back. Y'all lost your mind? Whew. I know we want to be diverse, but when you look at what's going on in other parts of the country and they're trying to take it down and y'all being gullible because y'all don't want to, because they use the racist tactic, they can't use no race tactic on you. Why? Because they weren't born here.
Okay.
Their children, your mother and father was from another country, so you're not full American. Because in your home, they speak in your language.
Yeah.
Am I right? Mm-hmm. Half of them go to school. And they hold the class behind because the teacher can't teach. And this is with all of them. Can't teach you because you can't speak the language. Mm-hmm. This is sad. And we need to focus. And we need to make America great again. And this is not about a Democrat or a Republican. This is about truth.
Yeah.
You know the truth, and it's the truth that set you free. I know I may be rambling, and maybe I don't make much sense. That's all I got. Because I'm learning as I go along. That's all I got. Mm-hmm. This is it for me. But even on this little bit, I am speaking out. Mm-hmm. Because enough is enough. And I know a lot of people, they're from Africa and they from other places. They weren't born here and they don't feel like they should say anything. I'm born here. Mm-hmm. My mama was born here. My daddy was born here. Her mama was born here. His mama. And on and on and on and on and on. All I know is America's soil. Mm-hmm. I go back centuries. Hello. Mm-hmm. So I feel as though I have a right, you have a right, we have a right to speak out. Mm-hmm. I think white women, they have a right to speak out of the injustice that is happening. Mm-hmm. And another thing I want to clock.
Okay.
Stop making fun of if you're a Republican, then stop making fun of the Democrats. Mm-hmm. Speak your truth, and so be it. Democrats, speak your truth, Stop dogging each other because the world is following you. The United States is following you. And look at what you have created.
That is true.
Show love to one another. Work together. Get the job done. Please.
Yes,
effectively and immediately. If you work together, you'll be great.
Yes.
Divided, we fall. United, we stand. Please. You know, someone was saying to what's his name? The actor, Denzel Washington. They were saying that he should be a politician. I agree. But I agree why he wouldn't be. I agree he should be because he's rational minded. You know, all at the same time, who want that burden?
Exactly. Who
want that burden? Especially if you don't need the money.
You need way more than one person just to go in there and change that.
You need somebody that is that, and you know what? And we also got to stop being so open-minded to everything. Look what happened. You left the gays, and I have no problem with the gays, but just hear me out on this. First, you want to be free. Barack signed, you could get married, you're free. Fine.
Correct.
Now, we want to be women. Okay, we want to be men. Okay. Now we want to play in women's sports. It's like it doesn't stop. It's just like, wait a minute. It's like we open a door and now it's like y'all trampeding.
Yeah, like they say, give them an inch.
And now you're doing the most right now. I don't have a problem. You want to be a girl, you want to be a woman, you want to be a man, you want to be a dude. I don't care about that. You want to marry? Fine. Stay in your lane. Just understand, I don't care how many hormones you take. You'll never be a woman. You'll always be stronger.
That's true.
Period. It's the way you was built. And I don't think that men should be men, Shebas should be with anything that's female, and the females are not, but the females ain't gonna go and play no football.
Of course not,
because they can't. And this is what I don't like about the men. They even now, in spite of it all, they still trying to dominate us women. It's a sin and a shame, and I don't like it. And I want America to return with her roots, but with open eyes. In other words, nobody's trying to put the gays back in the closet.
No.
Nobody's trying to do that. But we are saying stay in your lane. I shouldn't be arguing with a man about he thinks he's a woman and he calling me fish. I ought not deal with that. It's out of control. You gave him an inch. I remember just like, 20 years ago, they were getting killed in the alleys.
Yep, they were.
Now, look at it.
Y'all came a long way.
A long way. And then it's like we want to take over being a woman. You'll never be a woman. Never, ever, ever in your long-legged life, you will never be a woman, no matter how much you want to be. It is a sickness. You could say, I want to be a woman. I know that I am male, but I want to convert over to more of a feminine nature. I can get all of that. You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes down to you being a man, stay in that place. Make things for your kind. I don't have a problem with gay people at all. I just have a problem when they're invading our womanly space. Stay out of our space and we'll stay out of yours. No, I do not want to go to the bathroom and there is a man look like a woman, dressed like a woman, but I can kind of tell and he's in the bathroom standing up peeing. I don't want that. Let them have a special bathroom. I wouldn't want them to go to the men's bathroom either, but I don't want them in that. Why is it they can come to our bathroom?
Yeah, but we can't go to that.
But we can't. Why is that?
Double
it's
standard.
Twisted. It's double standard. And in that way, you still see America need to step away from that. Take care of your women.
Yes.
Take care of your homeless. Take care of the people, the homeless that's on the street. Stop allowing other religions groups come in and take over and dominate. Stop giving the money. Stop it. But they don't hear me.
No.
Anything you want to add that I just really wanted to come and say, I didn't know what I was going to say, but I just needed to say it. I hope that if I offend you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone. It's just that this stuff is just, It's heavy, and we at war, and it's like it's sick, and then we at war, and we at war on our own ground. Please, whoever become president next,
Yes.
please don't go back to the stealing and robbing, but keep cleaning it up and make America great again.
Yes.
Please, whoever gets it, please. If you don't like Trump's way, fine. Do it your way, but be fair and honest and keep cleaning it up. Don't let it slip back into darkness.
Yes, that's all we want.
Don't. The work is being done. It's being cleaned. And when you clean out anything, it's painful.
It is.
It's painful. Nobody wants to go deep down in the root. That's why they put you to sleep. So you don't feel it. So you're feeling this thing. And so this is also dealing with the change of times. I just want America. I want to feel like I'm safe. And I want to feel like we do have rules that we all can live by and be happy. But if it's America, then let America be in the house. And if they're willing to convert, fine. What do you think?
Yes. We'll
and I think Vance is a Christian.
Yes, he is.
But what kind of Christian is he, even though I like him, when you are not supposed to be unequally yoked?
That is true.
So therefore, you are not a devout Christian, because that should have never happened. No offense to him at all. I'm just speaking Bible.
Yeah, no, I think he has openly said that, both him and his wife. Yeah, he has openly said that him and his wife were both not devout like that with their own respects.
Okay.
But when it came to raising their children, they did agree upon using the Christian.
Right. I agree. And I'm okay with that. As long as you Christian, his wife is not in the chair, he is. So I just feel as though whoever's in that chair ought to be Christian or Christian minded.
Yes.
No other religion will do. No. Let's just keep that part American. How about that?
Yes,
well, that's all I got to say. Now, let's just keep the government American. Let's just keep it Christian, because that's what it was born on.
Exactly.
Our dollar bill saying, God we trust.
Yes.
So let's just make it about God again. And let's just, and it doesn't matter whether you believe or you don't believe, but you respect the God of the Christians. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, if
atheists can do it, then everybody else can do it.
Exactly.
Am I right about it? And with that, I hope that you enjoyed this. I really do. I hope that you can make heads or tails. Like I said, I am still learning. We are learning, aren't we?
Yes, we are learning.
And, we want to talk about government, and I just can't sit down. I would be quiet. I just can't. I can't. It's calling me. I can't. I am sickened by what's happening to our country. Sickened. And you know what? You should be too.
Indeed.
Let change come. And let's make America beautiful again. And let's clean up our streets. And with that being said, I thank you for joining us. I really do. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up. Please, we're just trying to get to 3,000. Help us. Please, even if you didn't want to watch it, just, what is it? That's it. Just helping 2 women to get the gold, the silver plaque.
Yes.
That's all. And as we grow and get better, because I will be better. Where I am this year, I won't be next year.
Exactly.
Okay? Because I'm still learning the ins and outs of things. And when I put my mind to learn, I might start talking like a politician. So just give me a moment, and I'm going to be learning this thing. And so please, like I said, hype us up.
Yes.
Just support us if you can by becoming a sunflower.
Yes, or leaving a comment down below.
Leaving a comment down below. We so appreciate it. And our statement is always going to be sunflowers.